welcome viewers. I'm Nirmal. Let's quickly understand what the outlook is looking like for the rupee. Clearly, we've opened high by almost 10 paise in trade today at levels of around 72.072 the dollar, and we are clearly tracking the sell-offs that we've been witnessing in the domestic equities, as well as there is a sustained foreign fund outflow that we've been witnessing. We have Riya Singh, technical research analyst, currencies at Nirmal Bank, joining us to help us understand more. Riya, overall, do you think the levels at what we've opened at right now, there is a possibility that we could stay under pressure for some more time?
I think if you see in the equity markets, they have recovered quite well from the lows that we have seen in the past 8 sessions, not only in India but across the globe as well. So I think there will be a sell-off that will be happening today. We can see rupee appreciating. Plus, if you see at the dollar index, it has come down quite a bit from 99.89 to 97.93. So according to that, we can see some appreciation happening in the rupee. But the other thing that we need to take into consideration is the US PMI data that will be coming in today, because as we saw the China's PMI data, it has come quite below the expectations. From about, we were expecting it to come around 46.40, but it has come to around 37.7. So manufacturing is not looking quite good on the China part, probably because of the coronavirus effect and the epidemic that has happened there. The cases have come down a bit, but there is a possibility that the cases may increase in the other parts of the world. There is a possibility in Europe and US that we are seeing. So there is a bit of risk that is accompanying the coronavirus factor, but overall, as we are seeing the recovering that is happening in the market, some appreciation can be seen in the dollar today.
Right, some appreciation in the dollar that could be on the cards. What is the volatility index of the rupee indicating? Because it's climbed almost around 175 basis points in the past 9 trading sessions. You have FIs which have pulled out almost $2.5 billion in a week. What does this actually indicate?
So whenever such risk off happens in the market, there is a lot of pullout that happens from the FIIs, because they want to obviously go into much safer investment options, probably the US bond yields or the gold or precious metals to say. But the volatility that we are seeing is because of that, because the FIIs have pulled out. From the last 8 sessions, we are seeing a negative FIIs that is happening. So this volatility is a result of that, but and it will continue, because the even the equity markets today has been quite volatile in these sessions, and we are seeing some volatility that will continue in the rupee as well. So probably it will be bound, if you say in terms of the range, to about 50 to 71.80 levels in the coming session.
Right, and do you think overall, if you go to see, the overvaluation is something that could actually play a pivotal role in deciding a further direction?
I think the crude oil prices will be the very important factor. Also, the US bond yields, if it jump back, there will be some appreciation, in happening in the rupee. But overall, I'm seeing that if the market picks up and the FIIs reduce the pullbacks. Also, if you see, the central banks are coming forth with very positive statements that they'll support the infuse of liquidity more, or will probably get the rate cuts happening if there is a chance for the growth to pick up, So there is lots of happening in that part. Central banks have come forth to support the overall declining growth. So I think these factors will play a very important role when it comes to the appreciation in the rupee.
Right.
Yeah.
And are we seeing a rush or witnessing a rush on the hedges front? Because, and if yes, do you think it will intensify going ahead?
I think if the coronavirus epidemic spreads further, though we are seeing some numbers declining, the affecting person number declining in China, but on the outskirt, comparing to that, we are seeing numbers increasing in South Korea. Also, there are cases coming up in Europe and in US. So the risk of will probably remain in the market for some time. So yes, some more sell-off can happen in the coming sessions. So it will most probably wait and watch game for the as to how far the sentiment remains the same.
Right. So there is a possibility that the forward premiums are likely to go up then from here on.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And what's the strategy that you would want to recommend?
I think one can go for short in USDINR and JPYINR in the today's sessions. The one thing that one can look for is Euro USD. If it goes more positive against the dollar, you can go along in that and in Euro INR.
Right. All right, Riya. Thank you for getting us those strategies. So that's all that we have on the currency market update. Thanks for watching.